Moving on to the Russia-Ukraine war now, at least 8 people have been killed across Ukraine following another wave of Russian strikes. Kyiv came under a missile attack early this morning, hours after President Volodymyr Zelensky warned of a possible major overnight assault. Apart from the capital, Russia struck Lviv, Kryvyi and Poltava. The attacks followed Ukrainian drone strikes targeting refineries and logistics centers inside Russia. Now, Ukraine says Russia launched 74 missiles and 284 drones in a massive overnight assault, intensifying its air campaign across the country. Missiles struck Lviv near the Polish border, damaging 2 apartment buildings. Officials even said 15 people were injured in the Russian missile attack, with rescue workers clearing rubble to reach people trapped under the debris. As you just saw, explosions were heard across Kyiv as air raid sirens sounded. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko confirmed that the capital was targeted with ballistic missiles. Russian missiles hit a market and a garage complex in Kyiv, triggering major fires. Emergency officials said 1 person was killed while another was injured. In the Obolon district, 1 person was also injured after a market caught fire following the strike. Firefighters worked to contain the blaze and clear damaged market stalls as emergency crews continued search, rescue and recovery operations.
We usually head to the underground parking garage near our building, but our anxiety is so overwhelming today that we've decided to go a level lower. Missiles have struck underground parking structures before. We take shelter there nearly every night out of fear of the airstrikes.
A ballistic missile strike on a village near the central Ukrainian city of Kryvyi killed 6 people, including 2 girls aged 5 and 12. This is according to the local officials. Now, 8 others were injured in the attack, with authorities warning the death toll could rise further. Ahead of the strikes, President Zelensky took to social media late Wednesday to urge citizens across all regions of Ukraine to heed air raid alerts. As air raid sirens echoed across Kyiv, the city's underground metro stations once again became makeshift bomb shelters.
I come here every day when they report that there's going to be a heavy bombing, because Russia is a terrorist state, and it fires on us every day.
Zelensky once again appealed to Ukraine's allies to provide additional air defense missiles, warning that Ukraine faces a critical shortage of Patriot PAC-3 interceptors. To address these security challenges, President Zelensky even met with US President Donald Trump at the White House earlier this week to discuss domestic Patriot missile production to strengthen Ukraine's defenses. The latest Russian assault comes after Ukraine carried out a drone attack targeting facilities in Russia. A Wildberries logistics center in the Ryazan region caught fire following the reported strike. Verified footage showed smoke and flames rising from the warehouse, while authorities reported damage to industrial sites. Wildberries said the facility was evacuated as investigations into the incident continued. An F-16 fighter jet crashed during a frontline mission in Ukraine after a reported malfunction while intercepting Russian targets. The pilot ejected safely and was taken for medical treatment. Ukraine operates F-16s supplied by NATO allies, including the Netherlands and Denmark. Meanwhile, Zelensky met Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk in Lublin, where the 2 leaders discussed defense cooperation and bilateral ties. Following the meeting, Zelensky emphasized that the security and protection of Ukraine remained inextricably linked to the security and protection of Poland.